Hi, this is Wanda from Follow the Light magazine. Isn't that wild? I think that was a blue heron. And it's very funny that he's flying over because whenever I see him, it's about writing. I need to be writing. And so I'm on here now to tell you about the magazine is coming out on Friday. I'm so excited. It's not completed yet. I still have to send copies out to people to proof to make sure they're happy with it. The main interview practitioner interview, which is the Spotlight on Success column, is going to be Jackie of Ready to Rise. And we had a really great chat, and there's so much I want to put into it. I don't know how to break it down. So I'm still working on that one. And then we have two guest columnists who are one is in Halifax and one is Booktouche. So Cheryl is in Halifax and she's writing an article. She wrote a book about her experience with her husband who died by suicide. And so it talks about her. I didn't read the book, but I believe it's about the whole process. And she wrote an article that is so heart-centered and heartfelt, and it's beautiful, and I'm blown away. Like, I had so much emotion reading it. And then Charla wrote an article on manifesting, which is fantastic. And she breaks it down so that it's easy to understand and easy to follow. And I'm just so in awe that these two women, so talented, wanted and to contribute to the magazine. And I'm sitting out here with bugs, and that's what you get for being in the forest. And then, where am I going to go now? um, And then we have Sophia Gorman has written a couple articles. One is the word of the day. She did a 4-week journey of word of the day on a Facebook group that we all joined, and every day she would post words to choose, and then people would put in their comments. I joined and I attended some of it, but I'm not a big Facebook person. I'm not a daily one anyway, and so I didn't get all the words, but I understood the practice and tried on my own to pick words. Words would just come to me, but it was fantastic. So she goes into that, and then she has a poem as well. Actually, it's a journal piece that she's sharing with us. Like, how amazing is that, that she's opening up that sacred space for us to share with her. Wow, the courage is awesome. And then there's Diane, and her Musings from the Brook is back with some journal prompts, and it's so beautiful. And she's also contributed the Everyday Ordinary Miracle, and it's something between her and her mom, and it's so beautiful, and I can't wait for you to read it. And then I have a couple of articles, and they escape me right now. One of them is fail safes, and so I sometimes go through a darker, I call it, my dark cloud comes in, and I just go inside, and I don't like to be on social media. I don't like to be around people. I like my quiet place here, and I don't do videos as much. And sometimes I remember clients asking me, like, how do you get out of those times? And that's when I realized I'm not the only one that goes through these. And they would say, how do you get out? And I said, well, I have these what I call fail safes in place. And so I go on to explain what the fail safes are and how to use them. And then I have one on energy healing, how to connect with spirit, and different things like that. So I'm excited. It's coming out on February, Friday. It's coming out Friday, this Friday, summer solstice, June 20th. And yeah, so if you subscribe, look for it in your inbox someday Friday. And I'll post a link on Facebook, and there's a Facebook group for the magazine. So if you have an article, you've read an article and you want to talk about it, or if you have information you want to share, there is going to be a community for just the subscribers of the magazine, and you can go and share your thoughts and whatnot. So you'll get the link to that group in the this issue of the magazine. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait for you to see the magazine on Friday.